selling jumps all the qualifications you can think
Everything.
Because if you can sell, you can make money, which is what all these qualifications are meant to get you. And the better you are at selling, the more money you make. And no one is teaching kids how to make money. Where ingane zesikele, ingane zodla, kumele aye esikolweni, kumele athole umatric, uzophila kanjani le? You're like, indaba ufuna phila. Phela kumele akhande imali. Then why singamfundisi ukhanda imali? Asemfundisi ukhanda imali. Efana wazi ukhanda imali. No, yinazi. Well, we've got a spelling test on. No. Let me show you how to make money. You sell. Yabo lento le, someone sold it.
Done.
Yabo look, someone sold it. This, sell. These are the platforms for selling. These are the places to buy supply. Done. Sell. Once you know how to sell, you can go become a genius or a sports star. But I left you with this one thing to say, of all the problems you have in the world, at least you know how to make money and then pay for the people to come and solve.
That's why I'm very toxic when it comes to the schooling system and my views on it. You know this, the past 2 weeks, I've had people our age who are parents. They're like, I be a doctor. I'm like, in 2025, you still believe the schooling system is going to solve the problem? I'm like, Nina, you are delusional. And I stopped myself from that chat because I realized, hey, now sometimes I pull because I'm like, I get too passionate because I'm like, that's stupid. That makes no sense.
I mean, I don't think it's stupid. And I like the school system, but I do agree that it's fucked.
Yeah.
My biggest problem that I have with the school system is how they promote you every year.
Okay, explain.
I struggle with half the subjects and then I get promoted. School teaches you that next year is going to be better than this year. Okay. So I'm in grade 8 this year. I'm going to be in a better, higher position next year. Grade 9. Regardless, even if I'm shit, whatever, I'm going to be in a better, higher space. And then I keep going and I become more, and there's some sort of social hierarchy within the school system. Me, who's wearing the matric jacket, even if I'm getting 30% across, I'm more important than the person who is in grade 9, even if they're getting 70s across the board. You understand where I'm trying to get? I don't like what that does to the psyche of a human being, thinking which next year is going to be better than this year, even though I've put in the bare minimum. Whereas in the real world, if you're 31 and you're putting the bare minimum in life, next year will be worse than this year.
There's a TED talk by Sal Khan of the Khan Academy on mastery. And he speaks about exactly this, trying to build a house where when the foundation is at 60% solid, you're like, that's a pass.
Good enough?
Put on. 62% solid. Roof. So the roof is at 52%. You're like, this is a pass. Build moves and get it.
So it's so if you look at that, it's like driving a car. Like you only know 20% of 53, good enough. You only know sharp, good enough. And I think that people take that mindset into the world, and then a lot of people that study and end up getting masters and PhDs, they fall into that trap and then they become scared of getting out to the real world. Because they're like, hey, let me get an undergrad. Oh, what's the next evolution? Oh, let me get an honors degree. What's the next evolution? Let me get masters. What's the next one? Let me get a PhD. What's the next one? Let me get another PhD. And then they fall into that cycle instead of actually coming out into the real world. Because in the real world, the only measure of success is success.
Yeah.
Next year means fuck all. Next year could be 10 times worse. 2026 is my year. Based on what? If you're not putting in but at high school or at primary school or the schooling system, that's what you get taught. Yeah, one good values so grade 7 in high school, but cheaters are taking best fresh. Equal the next year. Uhlele back room kama wako. Udlisingwa neti ekseni ama wako next year. Mhlawumbe ulethi west ngaxoshwa. Hlala ngaphansi kwebridge. Awuna span on next. Awuna ngisho 20 rand boy. Next.
Can I read this tweet? I know we once laughed about it on a podcast, which was inappropriate and it was wrong.
Who laughed?
To highlight this?
Who laughed?
Me and Penson.
No, please don't add me. I don't laugh.
But I need to add it because, some of these things...
Don't laugh now, Penson.
I don't laugh at...
Some of these things we shy away from. And when we shy away from them, we become complicit in what happens to society. Like, but kodwa nasho bafethu. Nayekelana afethu asingafuni ukufenda abantu.
Okay.
And you're like, maybe offend them. Be the person who gets crucified, Jesus Christ. But at least we've got it on record that lo mchita wake washo uthi kodwa bafethu ngathi sinenkinga la.
Okay.
I wrote a tweet on the 24th of July. As I read this today on the 1st of August.
Yeah.
It's almost at 290,000 views.
Nice.
With over 500 retweets and 2,900 likes. I mentioned people's names. This is where it becomes a problem, but I'm going to stand on it. I'll get crucified.
I think I know. I was there. We were in
on
there.
that day. Yeah, we were speaking about specifically the things that got them there.
Okay, sure.
That's not me.
Dr. Sizwe Mpofu Walsh, Dr. Musi Maimane. Do you think sometimes uzuma? Wait, do you think sometimes uzuma? Mayibona abantu bequalify uyahleka. Mayibona begraduate UKZN begida. Uzuma uvela ababuke athi awubabheke labo. Do you think that happens sometimes?
Yeah, because he knows the truth.
And some of these tenderpreneurs ababehaza isigele are just looking saying awubheke. Kusasa uzobe zongicela isipani. Yefona manje mfethu angizabe ngazi unenyuke and you're like manje masters nyana. I ngiyakhumbula nga drop out the grade 11 Caspanyo Vest.
And I told this is
So
where,
it's fun.
and I just said this is where I'm toxic. Because right now you're gonna read something that we are all agree with.
I'm saying, but I'm gonna say it. This is important, Debs.
Okay, cool. Sure.
Not for. I'm gonna qualify.
Okay.
Dr. Sizwe Mpofu Walsh, Dr. Musi Maimane, relative new PhD.
Yeah.
Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, Dr. Malusi Kikaba, also new PhD. I say I applaud these men and others on their academic achievements. Full stop. And I want to highlight this again. There's an academic game, and there are people that are really good at it, and they go all the way to PhD, and that is a skill.
It is.
You know how to be disciplined. You know how to apply yourself, especially for some of these guys. They have families, bashadile, banespan, but they still.
I'm not laughing at their PhDs. I want to be very honest. Go to the doctor.
You're remembering that moment.
I'm remembering that moment.
Because we were laughing at what they got PhDs in.
I remember that.
Because that's the other thing we also need to be honest about.
I remember that
I'm
moment.
a free zone. I mean, really. Okay, sorry.
Because having a PhD is like someone who's got like, I don't know, chimile with big coughs. Like, well done to the time you've put into that.
Yeah.
And there's
Which is a serious
spaces
thing.
where that will be, it will get respect in certain
Many
pockets.
spaces, if not most of society.
Yeah, but
getting a
there's-
PhD in almost all of society is a big deal.
Yes, and there's also many places where it won't open doors.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So again, must
Now, Ramaphosa as a president, he couldn't sit with Trump until he had Rupert, who's a varsity dropout.
Tango.
He's a varsity dropout, but
so again, having a qualification demands respect in spaces that it demands respect.
yeah, because in the academic game,
yes.
it's like YouTube.
No,
If you've got a lot of subscribers on YouTube, you're killing it on YouTube, even if you don't have money.
If I had a chance, I'd also be Dr. Penson Mlotshwa. Because I know that will also open certain doors in certain spaces.